1111 is a VR voyeuristic storytelling experience with numerous intertwining storylines. It's available for the Vive and Rift for about $20 US. Here's my review of it in its current state as of May 2019. We'll start with the story, which plays out on a planet called Kairos Linear, a once war-torn planet that eventually found peace, until the evil weapons-dealing company Realtek decided that if it can't profit from the planet, it would amass an army and conquer it, and if it failed to do that, it would bomb the planet with acid and kill everything on it. The game begins 11 minutes and 11 seconds before said bombs arrive. The game lets you play in either follow mode, where you choose from 6 characters and let the game teleport you to a series of vantage points that keep that character in view, or explore mode, where you're free to teleport or smooth locomote wherever you please, as well as shrink the world to a more observable scale. In either mode, the game allows you to pause, rewind, and fast forward as you please. All told, the story is in my opinion fantastic. The way the individual stories intertwine is well thought out and cleverly executed, with a good amount of plot twists and turns. To top it off, the story ends superbly, bringing all character arcs to a satisfying close. The characters themselves are both believable and communicate an impressive amount of depth given their relatively short amount of screen time. Their voice work is furthermore excellent, though the voice animations do suffer from the occasional unnaturally exaggerated jaw movement, and the facial expressions are barely there.
You made a synth of your daughter?
I had one of the engineers create her, just as she was, back when she loved me.
It's identical.
She's identical.
She's
perfect.
The body animations, on the other hand, are near flawless, though the character meshes can look a bit dented in places, in a pinched clay sort of way. On the topic of locomotion, while the game's smooth motion is controller directed, as all locomotion should be, once moving, the controller direction does not update, meaning that you can't rotate your controller to steer like every other game with controller directed smooth motion. The smooth motion is also only one speed, making keeping pace with characters a too familiar pain in the backside. In terms of playtime, the game took me around 1.5 to 2 hours to finish, which some may find short for the price. Now for graphics, which, although not without the odd rough edge, I found all round quite impressive, and while the world doesn't feel particularly believable, with streets a bit too empty and the fast scenery a bit too skyboxy, it does certainly deserve points for effort. As for settings, there are none, and I had no issues with performance on my 1070. That leaves us with a verdict. Though not perfect, with its unnatural voice animations and clunky locomotion, 1111 is nevertheless well worth a look for those interested in this new frontier of storytelling, of which it is among the first of its kind.
You had no right! Neither did she.